If I see you in public and you have a fit body, you have immediately earned my respect, and I automatically know something about you, and it has nothing to do with your genetics or your personality. I can see your discipline, because fitness is one of the only things in life that you cannot fake. You can fake your status and your money. You can even fake confidence with the right words, but you cannot fake a fit, muscular body. And I've coached enough women and men to know that your body shows your habits. It shows whether you can control how you eat day in and day out. It shows whether you can say no to things that don't serve you, and whether you can show up for yourself day after day and do the work, even when nobody would fault you for skipping it. And that discipline doesn't stay in the gym. It's the reason you finish what you start at work. It's the reason you can stay calm when your kids are losing it. It's the reason your spouse still looks at you like you're the one they chose for life and marry. And it reflects how you've treated yourself for years. It shows in your confidence and how you walk into a room and how you demand respect without having to say a word. What I can really see is your standards. And when you build discipline, you stop needing to try to impress people because you trust yourself.
So you guys heard what that female said in that video. There's a lot of things that you can fake in this life, bro. But building an attractive physique, that is one thing, bro, that is second to none, bro. That is something that's going to stand out every single time. From the beginning of time until the end of time, bro. Building an attractive physique is something that can't be faked. You can fake your money, bro. You can fake your confidence. You can fake your lifestyle. But your physique will always speak. Your physique will always speak volumes, bro. Bro, when I built my physique, bro, I don't even need to say a word anymore, bro. I just have to walk in and my presence is felt, bro. The room shakes when I walk in. That is what happens when you build an attractive physique, guys. People start looking at you differently because they see that you carry yourself differently. They see that you are respected in society. You are an anomaly now. You need to be treated a certain way because you carry yourself a certain way. Therefore, you require others to treat you that same way. You know what I'm saying? That is what happens when you build an attractive physique. And people can see that shit. And that is why you get the respect. Because people know you can't fake it. They know that you can fake getting money. You can fake a lot of other things. But when it comes to building your body, this shit takes hard work, bro. This shit takes identity shifting. You know what I'm saying? This shit takes daily effort, bro. This takes daily discipline. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, you can't fake the shit, bro. Like, when people see you, they can see discipline. When they see the shoulder to waist ratio going crazy, what do you think they're thinking, bro? They're thinking, this man takes care of himself. This man has self-respect. This man loves himself so much that he will put in the work day in and day out, even when nobody is watching. He will still put in the work day in and day out to become the best version of himself. And that is so rare in 2026. Most men don't respect themselves. Most men don't care about themselves, bro. That is why they're hating on the guys that are in shape. That's what most men do nowadays. Because they aren't in shape. So what's the best thing that they can do? Hate. Because they don't have the discipline. And that is why females always go after high value men. Because they can see that most men are LARPing. Most men are just talk. Most men have no action behind their words. And that is why when they see a man that has actions behind his words, they respect that man differently. They treat that man differently. You see a woman's true desire come out when she is in the presence of a high value man. When she is in the presence of a man that has self-respect. A man that has his shit together. A man that is good looking. She is giving him everything, bro. That is why you out here getting scraps. Because you are not the best version of yourself. You are fat and out of shape. You are addicted to dopamine. You are addicted to porn. You can't stop jacking off. So what do you think, bro? You are literally looking at women as objects. So they can never respect you. Because you're a fat slob. You don't even respect yourself. Why should she? And that is why niggas be hating, bro. Niggas be hating because they can see, like, shit, this dude is in shape. And I'm faking my shit. But I can see that he's really getting his shit out the mud. So now I gotta go and say, nah, he's using steroids. Or, you know what I'm saying? They make up all bunch of excuses, bro. But they don't see the 7 years of hard work that you've been putting in, bro. That's the thing. That is why I love the self-improvement journey so much. Because it exposes people who talk too much. It literally exposes people who talk too much. Bro, there are literally females that's in relationships that is stalking my stories daily, that are liking my posts daily, and their boyfriends are hating on me. So you can think to yourself what's going on, bro. You are making yourself look bad by hating on me, bro. Your female, your girl is watching my shit because she can see that you are not on your shit, but you out here hating on my shit. So she's checking, okay. You think of all that? Let me go and test the waters here real quick. You know what I'm saying? With a real nigga. Because you got your shit together. Now she wants to come and fuck with a real nigga. That's the reality of life, bro. Either you lean or you not. Either you him or you not. Females are not gonna tell you how to become him. You need to figure out. You need to figure it out, bro. This is why I don't like this female dating coaches, bro. I don't like it when guys take advice from female dating coaches because women are manipulative, bro. They literally, it's in their nature to fucking want the best man. So they are literally gonna tell you how to be the person that they can manipulate. You know what I'm saying? That's why would you listen to a female's dating advice when they're just gonna give you advice on how to stay average, how to stay complacent, how to stay the guy that they can fuck around. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of it, bro. That's why it's like I don't understand when guys say that they don't need to get their body in order. Guys, health is wealth, bro. You can have all the money in the world, but you out here paying fucking most of that money to health insurance because you have type 2 diabetes and you're in the hospital. So what's the point of making the money? That's why health is the most important thing, because you are literally all the money that you're accumulating, you are putting towards your health because you are dying because you can't control your impulses. So why not prevent it instead of cure it? You know what I mean? Prevention is better than cure. Why would you want to fucking get to the point where you need to use your money to fucking treat yourself? Why not go to the gym? Why not eat properly? Why not sleep properly? Why not read, meditate, journal, pray, and become a better person, bro? Now you are out here thinking that you're gonna make all this money and people are just gonna respect you now. People are not gonna respect you because you're richer, bro. They are now gonna think that they can use you now. It's human psychology, bro. Like, if you now gonna come and flex on us, but we can see that you don't respect yourself, it's easy for us to use you now. Now it's gonna be even easier than before because now we see that you don't value yourself. So now we can use you for your shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the reality of what's happening to rich men in 2026. Rich men are cooked as well, bro. This is what I'm saying. Don't chase the money, bro. Don't fucking chase the money, bro. Build yourself, bro. Become a better version of yourself. And you will attract success, bro. Stop hustling backwards, my G. Do the hard work daily and you're gonna see the rewards, bro. Like, bro, when I was on my come up, I started seeing the rewards gradually. It didn't just happen overnight. I didn't just wake up one day and I was super lean and all the women wanted me and all these opportunities were just flocking towards me. Bro, I had to be patient for this shit, bro. This is 7 years in the game, bro. This is skin in the game, my G. And with the 7 years of fitness experience, I'm busy building a business. I'm out here building a 7-figure business through content creation. Because of the discipline that I've built in fitness, I can now channel that discipline to content creation. That's the beauty of it, bro. This is where the integrity comes in. Doing the work when no one sees it so that you can reap the rewards years later. I'm reaping the rewards of 15-year-old me putting in the work. 15-year-old insecure me. The me that people were overlooking. The me that never thought he was good enough. Now I know that I'm good enough. I know that I'm him. Because I've put in the work day in and day out. And now people look up to me. The same people that were laughing at me when I was 15 in that gym are now asking me, how did I build this fucking physique? That's the beauty of the journey. That same people that hasn't been putting in the work whilst I was putting in the work and now asking me how I did it. They checking now, why is there girls flocking to me? There's a reason for it, bro, because I put in the work. I put in the years. I suffered and I learned. I failed over and over until I succeeded. Trial and error, bro. That is life. You need to fail before you can succeed. Not everything is gonna come to you easily. That is why I also love getting rejected by females as well. All the females that rejected me in my life made me a better man. Because now, I like when a girl rejects me, I'm like, bro, bring more rejection so I can become a better man. That is how my mindset is wired. That's the beauty of the self-improvement, bro. The more people tell you no, the closer you get to a yes. That's the mindset shift on the self-improvement journey. Most men, when they get no's, they fucking commit suicide. They do crazy shit. People don't know how to handle rejection in 2026. And that is why the world is so fucked. Like literally, bro, if you got in shape, bro, you wouldn't give a fuck about rejection. Because you know you him. You know that every woman in the world wants you. So if this female that's acting weird towards you is giving you shit, you can fucking say, I don't have to deal with you. I'm gonna go to the one who actually wants to be in my life, who actually is feminine, who actually is giving me what I want. If you're not giving me what I want, then I can go get that somewhere else, baby. I don't need you. You know what I'm saying? I'm young, handsome, successful. I got my shit together. I don't need you, baby. But I know that I can get many of you. You can't get many of me. You know what I'm saying? There is not a lot of young, handsome, successful, disciplined men in the world. But I know there's a lot of hot Latinas, hot blondes, you know what I'm saying, in the world that I can get. You feel what I'm saying? Feminine, submissive. That's what I'm saying, bro. But a lot of men, you can't get this if you don't build yourself. You can't get to this point. You won't understand what I'm saying if you don't build yourself, bro. Like, it's true, bro. Like, once you get lean, you are not relatable to a lot of people, bro. Like, nowadays, I can't relate to a lot of people's conversations, bro. Like, bro, as I leveled up, bro, it's like people are talking about shit that I used to struggle with when I was there. Now it's like, bro, are you still struggling with that shit? That's how it gets, bro. Like when you out here leveling up, and then people are gonna get mad at you for accomplishing what they're struggling with. But they don't ask you for help. And that is why men are so cooked, bro. They are so ignorant that they can see you winning, but they would rather hate on you than ask you for help. People are fat and out of shape. 90% of men are fat and out of shape or skinny, but they would rather hate on the fitness coach than ask him how he did it. That's the reality of life, bro. Like, men are literally hustling backwards in 2026, bro. Like, bro, this is time to lock in, bro. This is time to lock in. You can't fake the shit, bro. You can't fake the shit. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you can fake your confidence, but it's gonna come out eventually. Anything that you fake will come out eventually. The truth will always resurface, guys. You can't hide anything. Anything that's done in the dark will come to light. You know what I'm saying? Your habits that's done in the dark, it will reflect in your life. It will come to light. The things I've done in the dark, it's reflecting now. I've put in the work. I've done the cardio. I've beat my body. I've disciplined myself for years. I've read books for years. I've increased my knowledge for years. I've become a better man for years. I've improved my facial attractiveness for years. Everything in my life is at an 8, 9, or 10. Literally. And that comes from hard work, bro. It comes from that belief in yourself that you can become more than what this world expects you to be. You can become more. And that comes from doing the inner work, bro. Like when you do the inner work, you become more authentic, bro. You can't fake anything when you become more authentic, when you do the inner work. Most men don't do the inner work. There's guys that go to the gym, but they're not doing the inner work. So then they fall off the journey and then they back to square one again, hating on the nigga that's doing the inner work. Like it's real, bro. Like it's crazy. Like, bro, you need to do inner and outer. That is the beauty of life. You need to do it both, bro. Most men don't do both. That's the craziest part. Most men are NPCs, dog. Most men are NPCs. They are not working on the inner and they are not working on the outer. That's the reality of it, bro. And there's guys that work on the inner, but they faking it on the outer, bro. Like it's actually faking it on the inner if you think about it, because how can you say that you are aligned on the inner, but your outer doesn't say the same thing? So therefore you are faking it. You know what I'm saying? That is why you can even fake being a good person, bro. Because you can act like being a good person, but like your habits, your physique is showing me that I can't trust you. Like people that are not in shape, I'm sorry, bro, but I struggle to trust a person that is not in shape, because what do you mean? You can't keep promises to yourself. You are undisciplined. You have no self-respect. Like what? The exchange is, if there's no value in the exchange, bro. That is why I love staying to myself. This is why I love solitude so much, guys. Like the more I've leveled up, the more I love solitude, because it's like you realize a lot of people are full of bullshit, bro. A lot of people are full of crap, bro. And it's like, bro, I would rather be by myself and grind and become the best version of myself than to be around people that don't want what I want, than to be around people that aren't on the same journey that I'm on, that are, you know what I mean? They don't want it as bad as me. That is why, like, as I've evolved as a coach, I've literally stopped trying to help people that don't want to help themselves. Like, bro, I never had a coach, but I desperately wanted to help myself. You know what I mean? And look at me 7 years later. That is what a real man does, bro. And I was 15, I wasn't even a real man, but I was thinking better than what most men think, bro, at that young age. And if that doesn't inspire you, my G, I don't know what will, bro. Like, bro, like my mindset is ahead of 90% of men. It's crazy. It's crazy to think, but it's also a blessing. I also thank God for giving me this mindset. Without Jesus, I don't think that I would be here. I wouldn't even be here making this video if Jesus didn't bless me with all the spiritual gifts and all the gifts that I have, the natural gifts that I have as well. You know what I'm saying? But it's all to bring glory to his name. This YouTube channel is to bring glory to Jesus' name. Everything, my life is to bring glory to his name. And that is what it is, bro. That is why I'm building the physique. That is why I'm building the brotherhood of disciplined men who want to become the best version of themselves, so that they can become disciples of Jesus, so that they can spread the word. They can spread the gospel as well. And they can live their best lives as well. Because when you are in shape, you are living your best life, bro. You can't tell me you're living your best life if you get wins after walking 3 flights of stairs, bro. You walking, you know what I mean? You're just walking and you feel like you're gonna die. No, dog. You can't tell me you're living your best life, G. That is why vitality is so important. Being in shape is so important. Being lean is so important, because you are killing your old identity. You are building a new identity when you are getting lean. You are killing your old lazy self, and you are letting a new man be born, like a phoenix rising from the ashes, bro. You are becoming a new man when you are getting lean, because you're now meal prepping, bro. Most people don't meal prep, bro. Literally, bro. People just put whatever in their body with no impulse. I'm tracking everything that I'm putting in my body, bro. So the way I look, it's there's a reason behind it, because I've tracked it. It's not by chance, it's not by accident. It's because I put in that fucking work to get there. And that's what built my confidence. The fact that I said I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and I did that shit. That is keeping promises to yourself. Most men don't keep promises to themselves in 2026. They say they're gonna do something and then they never get to it. They put it off until the last minute and then it never gets done. And then they lose self-confidence. They lose self-respect. And that exudes in any fucking room they walk into. And people can feel that energy. There's a reason why most men are not respected. It's because you talk too much and you don't back it up. When you have a physique, you don't have to talk at all. Your physique speaks before you have to say a word. You are already a respected man as soon as you build that physique when it comes to everything in your life. Because it shows that you are capable, bro. You are capable of building anything because you have built your body from the ground fucking up. I'm gone.